Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the North Shore 9 podcast presented by FanDuel. This is the NS9 Postgame Show powered by Primanti Brothers. I'm your host, Anthony DiNardo. With me, we have Ty and Tyler. Welcome to the Ryan O'Hearn game.
The Ryan O'Hearn game and a half. You know what? I can't complain about much today. All the things we've ever said about Ben Cherington, he gets a little bit of grace here today because he brought Ryan O'Hearn in. And my word, what a day for that fella.
What a day. It starts off with the grand slam in the first inning, then a second home run, then a third home run, 10 RBI, career, of course, a career record for him, but a Pirates record, 10 RBI in a game. He hits the third home run, ends up being his 100th career home run on top of it while being the 10 RBI. Like just an amazing night by Ryan O'Hearn. And then of course the Pirates win 12-4 on Paul Skenes' night.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset they scored those last two runs because I wanted O'Hearn to have every RBI today. But I mean,
yeah,
I guess I can't complain about scoring 12.
Well, I was gonna say Nick Gonzalez. Oh, you're saying the two more on top after?
Yeah,
O'Hearn.
like I didn't want those. I would have been cool winning 10-4 and having Ryan O'Hearn just single-handedly beating the Braves.
I'm good with that.
But it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it this way, Ryan O'Hearn 10, Braves 4, Pirates lose with 2.
Yeah, there we go. And not to like bury the lead here, but they break the Paul Skenes curse, the DiNardo curse.
The DiNardo curse, as some might say. Bucko Mike, please don't call me and leave a voicemail. I'm not doing it tonight.
Please do. But no, it's a good day. It was enjoyable. Just a nice, easy win.
The thing is, though, Tyler, it wasn't really a nice day or an enjoyable day. I mean, the Pirates were hit with some pretty hard news today that Connor Griffin has a torn ligament in his ring finger. He's going to be gone for about 2 months. And the Pirates win by 12-4.
Yeah, I'll sulk about that tomorrow. Ryan O'Hearn had 10
But no,
RBIs.
I'm just saying, like, the irony in this, right? Like, the season's over. Connor Griffin's hurt. Season's over. The Pirates beat the Braves 12-4. They beat the brakes off of the Braves today.
Yeah, and they win their third game in a row, the first time since, I believe, like late May against the Twins that they've won 3 in a row. Because we've talked about how they just haven't been able to go on a run here. It's been over a month since they have done that. And they do it against a quality opponent. So, baseball's weird.
It's very weird, but it's romantic. The Pirates now, like you mentioned, the 3 in a row, they're now 47 and 45. They're 2 games up. When we talk about this tough stretch coming into this All-Star break, I mean, they have the Braves, Milwaukee, although both at home, but 2 tough teams. The Pirates are already shorthanded and stuff. What a way to start and kick off this series against the Braves. And again, like you mentioned, Paul Skenes is on the mound today, and there's so much going around Paul Skenes, and I do want to talk about him, but he's lost 9. I mean, the Pirates have lost 9 straight Paul Skenes starts. That's got to feel good for him.
Yeah. Again, especially against a quality opponent. We'll get to him, of course, but you already tried to be a wet blanket on this day by mentioning the Connor Griffin news. I don't really want to talk about that today. I don't want to get put in a bad mood, but
we won't.
Yeah,
I just want to use that to set up how good this night was.
I know. You know, I got to give you hell, but yeah, they played a good game today. The Ryan O'Hearn signing comes through again like it has all year, and cap tip to that fella. Cap tip to him. 10 RBIs. I mean, I don't know how you put that into words. That's unreal.
Absolutely.
Driven 10 freaking runs, dude. 10.
Just in 3 at-bats.
Nuts.
Shout out to Michael B for the $5 super, saying, after hearing the news about KG, I was depressed for most of the day. Ryan O'Hearn was amazing. He's another one that should be on the All-Star team. Then, yeah, I mean, you talk about snubs. I mean, I get why Ryan O'Hearn isn't. I'm not really upset about anything, but like I'm more understanding about Ryan O'Hearn, but he has certainly had a good season. And again, today, I mean, he had the injury and he was hot and cold a bit, but he's come on. And yeah, today, just like what a cap today. Just say, like, you know what, guys, I'm Mr. Ryan O'Hearn. Talk about it.
You know what, man? I think it was the last Paul Skenes start that I was on here losing my mind and raising my voice, not screaming, but wondering when somebody was going to step up in one of these starts. And to be fair, I was mainly speaking defensively because they had booted the ball around a bunch, but Ryan O'Hearn did that today. He stepped up and won the Pittsburgh Pirates this ball game.
For sure. TJ Quimby says, LMAO, who put Lau on the graphic instead of O'Hearn? I don't know what he's talking about. Because I made at least the thumbnail. I made the thumbnail. So it's O'Hearn on for this. But thanks for the $2 for asking. I'm wondering maybe the final graphic. Anyway, yeah. And shout out to Jack Jetta for the 5 gifted North Shore 9 memberships on YouTube. So appreciate that, buddy. But let's go ahead and talk about Paul Skenes, because he does make this start today. And the one thing we talked about on Bucko Brew was like, this is the game. This is the absolute game. The Braves offense, it's not to poo-poo on them, but they're not the fearful offense they've been in the past. I mean, they're about like a league average offense. So that's nothing to be scared of. They have a pitcher who is certainly not the quality of Paul Skenes. Like I mentioned, it's not that he's a bad pitcher. He's an okay pitcher, but coming back from the injury, walks have been an issue for him, which shout out to Brian Reynolds, 3 straight walks for him. But like walks been an issue. So like this is the game where Paul Skenes needs to go out there and just show himself to be Paul Skenes. I'm better than you. I'm going to win this game and do it. Now, not that I totally feel Paul Skenes was that guy. Like I said, I want to talk about Paul a little bit, but it was certainly better. I mean, he goes 6 innings today, 2 earned runs. He's pretty much not in major trouble for most of the game. Again, it wasn't vintage Paul Skenes. Like, I don't look at this and say, oh, that guy's back. But this was certainly a step in the right direction.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it.
Okay.
He looked better, obviously. You go 6 and give up 2. Obviously, that's better than he has been. I thought there was some good with today. I thought he did a good job of holding and even gaining some velo as the day went on. We saw the fastball still up at 97 in the 6th inning. I liked how we kind of just killed the sinker today. Just said, screw that pitch. We're not doing it because, let's be honest, that thing's gotten beat around a little bit.
Yeah.
At the same time, the splinker has also been beat around a good bit this year, but he brought it back today and kind of replaced the sinker with it. I like that. But I think the big thing I did like today was just the fastball location. That was the big thing. Was he was able to go in and out to righties, go in the lefties. He located it well up in the zone, I thought. It's going to play well up in the zone, obviously. And then he was also just able to get the ground ball when he needed to. Because normally, I think that's where you go to the sinker. Naturally, that's your ground ball pitch. Today, he didn't do that. He was able to use everything else to get the weak contact or to get them to beat the ball into the ground. And he got a couple really valuable double plays here throughout this game that probably allowed him to go 6 innings today. I don't know what he ended up with pitch count wise, 95. So yeah, I mean, that probably, it definitely keeps the pitch count down. 95 is probably a good number for him right now, based on just what we've seen over these last handful of starts. You want to limit him as much as you can here going into the All-Star break, where you could maybe reset him a touch. I didn't have a swing and miss, but hey, can't argue with the results. It wasn't vintage Paul Skenes by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a hell of a lot more effective.
Yeah, it was. That hits a lot of it right there. Shout out to Michael B once again for $5 super. As he says, so Skenes went 6 and gave up 2 innings. I mean, that's fine, but still, I miss the guy who strikes out 9 and goes 7 2/3 and gives up 1 run. Where's that guy? I mean, yes, I think we all miss it per se. Ultimately, I just want my ace to be effective and really good. Doesn't matter how that happens. Today, I thought was nice, like you mentioned too, was the fact that he had such a commanding lead that they didn't need him to go anymore. I think Noah, to give him props, like Noah House said this, like it would be nice. Maybe it was even Alex. I think maybe Alex said it.
Oh,
I forget now. I heard this from not us. But it was like, maybe they should just tell Paul, like, listen, you're going out there for 5, no matter what happens. Like, you're going out there for 5, just go do the thing, get out of here. Not that that was the case. He went 6, but it was nice that he had 6. He only needed 6, and he got to leave. You know, he's a 4. Like, he didn't have to go a 7th and then maybe get into trouble. Like, he was able to leave at a 6 and leave with a good start still. You know, like, it was nice because it was 95 pitches. I'm sure he could have gone more if he needed to, but he didn't need to. So, like, you know what? Get out of here. And as you mentioned, I think it was the 4th inning that he had the 5-pitch inning, which again was the big double play there. So yeah, it was nice to see Paul get the ground balls, get the double plays when needed. It wasn't vintage. He wasn't out there creating a ton of whiffs, right? He didn't look Superman as we're accustomed to ultimately a lot of times, but he was effective against, again, a solid enough lineup.
They finally won a damn game he started.
Yeah, that too. He's now 7-8.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said though, like they jumped out to an early lead and they kind of let Skenes go on cruise control. That helped a little bit as well. He was able to pitch to contact a little more. And maybe even work on some stuff here and there. I thought the splinker was really good today. Fastball location was good. You know, he didn't miss the bats like he has been lately because we've seen the strikeout numbers be there, but results haven't been. So I think he, quote unquote, pitched better today.
Yes. Now, I'll say this. It may have looked a little bit shaky. So he leads off the game, 3 straight balls. Gets the strike, gets the fly out. Then the next guy up. I mean, in that inning, it was like a mixture of everything. He had the fly out, the strikeouts, the walk, the ground out, like everything. But at the end of the day, just the 1 walk in the 6 innings. So it was maybe looking shaky at first, like, okay, what's going to happen here? But, you know, the command has been an issue for him, especially the last start, especially the command has been an issue. Not so much an issue today. Again, just the 1 walk, although 4 strikeouts, but it was a bit better today. Like you said, like on the mound, just pitching. I mean, ultimately he had 95 pitches as mentioned, and 66 of them went for strikes.
Yeah, and you mentioned the command there. Like, you're not giving up the free bases, the 1 walk. Last game, we saw some hit by pitches. You give up those free bases, and they're going to punish you.
Yep.
Major League Baseball teams will beat you up if you give up free bags. He does give up 8 hits today. They don't kill you like they would whenever you're giving up the free bases. So, I mean, step in the right direction. Just build off of it. Hopefully, you know, you got a big one coming up. You get the break. And then hopefully you get a little flash of the vintage Skenes here sometime next week.
Maybe.
Or maybe Sunday.
We'll
maybe Sunday. You never know. It'd be great to have a vintage Skenes on Sunday as well, because I believe he throws Sunday, right, against Mizorowski?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, he's scheduled to. Right. There's rumors, and I don't think this is rumors from anyone of actual note, but rumors of, like, you know, what if they gave him a bullpen? What if they did a bullpen game just to give Paul another day off or something? Again, that's a theory out there. That's not really a rumor, but he's scheduled to pitch, yes, before that, which is also why he's not going to pitch in the All-Star game, which is also why, to put out some news, Braxton Ashcraft is an All-Star this year. So he's been announced he will be in Philadelphia for the event, and he said it's the plan is for him to pitch there too. So
Yeah.
kudos
And
to Braxton
well
Ashcraft
deserved.
also.
Well deserved.
Very much. Very much. So yeah, I mean, Paul Skenes maybe getting some time off, maybe maybe even delay his return after the All-Star break, give him some time off. I don't know.
That's what I would do.
That's something
That's
to
what I
talk
would do.
about. But yeah, so there is that. He is scheduled to pitch one more time before the break. All right, so Paul Skenes. Anything else you want to talk about as far as his start?
Not in particular. Like I said, just I like the location. I like the pitch mix today. Changeup got beat around a little bit, but you still got to have that in your bag. And I like that he killed the sinker. Just kill that pitch for now. I'm not saying throw it away for good. Put it on the shelf for just a little while, and let's refocus with what we do well.
So you're saying scrap the sinker, bring out the splinker.
Exactly. I mean, he basically scrapped the splinker for the sinker. Let's bring back the splinker, scrap the sinker.
There you go. I'm with it. Let's also hit 99. He hit 98.
Yeah. I'd like to see a little.
But
more
again,
reloads
maybe the time off helps him get there. All right.
Just get guys.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and, as always, we're going to kick on over to Cody here, and then we'll be back to talk some more about this game.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack hydration sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way for you to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. All IQ Bar products are clean label certified and entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. With over 20,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are fueling their lifestyles with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. The Ultimate Sampler Pack includes all 3. My personal favorites so far have been the almond butter chip and the iced tea lemonade hydration mix. It's just really full of flavor. I love starting my day with it, and I couldn't imagine starting my day with anything else other than IQ Bar products. Right now, IQ Bar is offering our podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text MLB to 64,000. That's MLB 64000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
So again, Paul Skenes, a big story, right? He lost 9 straight. He comes in today. It was a big game for him, and he comes through. He gets the W. Pirates get the W. That monkey's off his back. They get to move forward, and Paul Skenes can maybe just focus on just being a pitcher again and not like, hey, everyone's talking about me being a loser, right? So that's gone. But also, again, like the biggest story is certainly is the offense, of course, headlined by Ryan O'Hearn. But I mean, it kicked off right away. I mean, the Pirates, yes, Paul Skenes gave up 1 run in the first inning, right? And you're thinking, okay, well, here we go. We already got the news that Connor Griffin's out for 2 months. Like this is gonna suck. Here's where it all falls apart. And the Pirates, I mean, they bounce back, in a big way. Like they got bases loaded, no outs. As Merlin Valdez gets out, Ryan O'Hearn comes up, and buddy, it's a 4-1 ball game right away. And that was it. It was easy going the rest of the game, as Ryan O'Hearn made sure of.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking at that at bat there from O'Hearn, you really see the difference of having a guy like that on your team. And it's nothing against Merlin Valdez there. He's just a rookie early in his career who has done terrific things so far. But he's swinging at pitches that you can't really do much with. You got the bases loaded, no outs. You have to lift the baseball there. He's swinging at pitches that are down at the knees, bottom of the zone. Not much you can really do damage with. O'Hearn gets up there. He takes a pitch down. Next pitch is just a meatball.
And what do professionals
he's
do?
Just he's a
professional batters do with meatballs?
It goes bye-byes.
Goes bye-byes. That's the quote for tomorrow. It goes bye-byes.
Again, like it's nothing against Valdez there. It's just you see he's a rookie here in that situation, and what a guy like a Ryan O'Hearn and why you bring him in. That's why. That's the bat you put in the middle of the lineup that just does damage, and he's a pro's pro every time. Even when he's in that slump and he's struggling, you still see the approach is really, really good.
Mhm.
The guy's I don't have many more ways to put it other than this guy's just a pro. Like, just really good at bat there. You go up there with a plan, you do exactly what you want to do, and then some more.
Yeah.
How can you not
A
love
lot
it?
more.
I hope there's baseball next year because I don't want to lose him after 1 year.
You know, I never I guess thought of it in that sense, but yeah. And you know, also shout out to Stilo City. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Because it's something that always resonated. I remember a tweet that he had early, I think before the season even started, that even though Ryan O'Hearn is only signed for 2 years, he's like, I feel like he's gonna be one of those Pirates legends. And what is he like? I mean, you see it. I mean, if it continues, everything, right? And he has a season next year, he's just come in and he just fits the mold of what this team, what Don Kelly has implemented with the whole mask and everything. We're just a blue collar, we go to work, and that's Ryan O'Hearn. That is Ryan O'Hearn. And yeah. Pirates legend already, I feel, for sure.
Yeah, and you bring this guy in, you play him in right field, a position he really shouldn't be playing. What's he do? He goes out there, learns the position, plays it at a solid level. You're solid enough. He's been fine out there. He has been fine out there.
Thankfully, there's other guys that make him look better.
But with that, then you also have your first baseman who's having a career year go down. You slide him into that spot. You can play him basically anywhere. He's just going to take the lunch pail, go to work. That's it. Every day. You
Absolutely.
see the adversity he went throughout his career, struggled early on, catches on late. You just feel that with this guy. I love him. I love this dude.
The one thing, though, honestly, the one thing about this team, there's a lot of those guys. That's why this team is they're frustrating. I get that they are frustrating, but they are fun to watch. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying about the All-Star game. There's really not truly, you think about there's not just a guy who's carrying this team. Again, it's not like MVP Kutch and some guys. Everyone in this lineup, everyone in this offense, for the most part, just is doing their job. Look at this today. OPS 720, 820, 870, 1,022 as Merlin, 851, 767, 828, and then Triolo 628, Henry Davis 573. It's just everyone just does their job. They're all just mostly, they're all just professional hitters.
And they're all kind of
a bit streaky, but he gets the job done. He has the power. Everyone's just every at bat for the most part in this lineup is just a good at bat.
Against, I don't want to and I don't want to overly compliment tonight, but just this group right now, the group they have in the lineup, it's a bunch of underdogs, man. Jake Mangum makes his debut at 29. Brandon Lau was kind of a prospect. Sure. Brian Reynolds was not really a prospect ever. O'Hearn's a late bloomer. It's just full of guys.
He was a prospect who failed. He was a failed prospect.
Esmerlin Valdez was never really he was a late bloomer-ish as a prospect. He's still young, but he was never on top of any lists. It's a bunch of guys that just, again, the lunch pail. Put that welder's mask on. Go to work. I keep looking at this box score right now, seeing the 10 RBIs. It's nuts.
It is nuts.
It's like, what was his name? Bam Dio, whatever his name was, that scored like 80-something points. That's what it feels like when I look at that box score.
Yeah, from the Heat. I forget his name. Too.
Yeah, that dude.
But at least O'Hearn didn't do it all by free throws. He
True.
had to hit the ball over the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, again, like this offense, I understand. Like, it absolutely can be frustrating. There's moments. But I mean, again, overall, we're talking about the second best OPS in baseball, the third most in runs. And again, today they put up a 12 spot against the Atlanta Braves. Like, the offense is certainly fun. It's on the pitching side that which is crazy. That just makes you go, well, what the hell? And so that's what I want to talk about now. There's 25 minutes into the show. We got sandwiches to give away. So hashtag raise it. Get those raises in the comments here. So that way we can possibly get you a sandwich out here. We'll do that here shortly. There's a lot of good stuff to talk about, but I do want to give a little bit of discussion in something here that if you go to our website or the app, there is a Don Kelly approval poll after every game. That say, do you approve of his managing tonight? Yes, I approve, or no, I disapprove. The Pirates won 12-4, and I hit disapprove. Here's my little soapbox for a second here on this great game. I don't understand why we used Carmen Mlodzinski here in at 12-4 at the time, at 12-2 or maybe 11-2 at the time, blowout for multiple innings. What are we doing with Carmen Mlodzinski for the team that's so frustrating on the pitching side and is not as good and consistent like the hitters are? The reason we have Mlodzinski here in this bullpen is because you need help. You're winning by 10 runs. The win probability is like a 99%, Tyler. Why are we pitching Carmen Mlodzinski multiple innings right now?
So it was 10-2 when he came in, I believe.
Was it 10 to? Okay, it might have been 10-2.
It was 10-2 after 6. No, but
you know what? Okay, yes.
But to your point there, it's 10-2.
I'll give you this. You can make the argument. You're right. Now I'm backtracking also what I'm thinking of. That's why I asked the more than one inning. I can understand he hasn't pitched in a while. Maybe get him pitching right now. Like, let me throw him out there for an inning. So, like, I wasn't pissed for the winning. The fact that when he went back out, that's when it was 12-2 also. So that's what you're right. It was 10-2 at the time. Then they scored 2 more runs, and then he went out for a second inning. That's when I was like, okay, I can maybe understand, like, let's get him some work. This is more than let's get you some work. That's when I was pissed off.
Right. Because, like, you bring him out 10-2. Kind of stupid, but sure, you want to give him work, fine. 12-2. Was it 12-2? Well, I mean, it would be 11-2 there, but whatever it was. Whatever the score was, it's still. I don't get it. I know he only threw 20.
It was technically 11-2.
Yeah, 11-2 there when he comes back out, but he only threw 24 pitches. Regardless, he's down tomorrow now.
No, because Hunter Stratton. No, it was 12-2.
Are you sure?
It was 12-2. Hunter Stratton pitched the last inning, one inning, and of course, that was in the 9th. Yeah, Pirates.
No, yeah. You're right. I'm backed up an inning there. Our math.
Holy shit! Show of a. This is not the Ryan O'Hearn postgame show.
I can count
striking out right now.
Hey, I can only count to 10.
Yeah,
the amount of Ryan O'Hearn RBIs.
Yeah, I used to, and I blew off 2 of my fingers on the 4th of July, so now I can only count to 8.
Yeah, it was stupid. I don't understand bringing him in there. Yeah, I would be very angry if they would have kept him in for a 3rd inning just to give him a save. Because I felt like that was what's going to happen. And I wonder if they would have if Joey Bart didn't get a pinch hit opportunity there. And they're like, ooh, let's throw our guy that we traded for Joey Bart.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was stupid. He's your second best reliever, probably, if you want to make Soto number 1 there. And I only say that just because Mlodzinski hasn't really pitched in high leverage situations to this point.
Well, no, it's been all mop-up duty.
It's basically just straight up mop-up duty. I don't know what they're doing with him. This is stupid. That was stupid. He pitched really effectively, which he should because they're up by a ton of runs and all you have to do is throw strikes. It's dumb. I don't get it. Now he's unavailable tomorrow. Could probably use him tomorrow. Jared
What
Jones
if you need him
pitches.
tomorrow?
You're gonna
Right.
need him tomorrow. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
stupid.
perplexed, man.
I don't know why they're doing it. I don't understand it. I wish I had that answer. It's dumb.
All right. Well, then we agree on that. Again, I hate to like end this here on this low note in a sense, this great game, but like I don't understand this at all. And this could certainly have implications on the rest of the series where just put Hunter Stratton in for all, or put Hunter Stratton in for two of them, and then have Tyler Callahan pitch the 9th inning. Like, it doesn't matter at that point in time. You know, why are you using Mlodzinski in this situation where tomorrow you might really, really need him? And then maybe you end up losing the game because you wanted to pitch him in a 10-run lead game. And then also on top of that, like they had three of the guys in the lineup that are already sitting on the bench. Like they're pulling the starters. You're up by 10. They're pulling the starters. And you still have Carmen Mlodzinski out there pitching in this game. I don't understand this. Somebody get this thing right. Anyways, let's give away sandwiches.
Let's do that.
All right. I'm going to pull it up here. Go ahead and tell everyone what they need to do, Ty.
Yeah, go ahead and drop the hashtag raisins here in the comments to be entered into the Primanti Brothers sandwich giveaway. We'll be giving away 2 sets of those here tonight. Hopefully DiNardo can figure out how to pull that up because it's been a while. A whole 3 days. Maybe 2. Also, make sure we like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff to the video here.
Yeah, everyone get your raisins in right now.
Yeah, he's giving you a little bit of extra time here as.
Yeah. Get those entries in right now. And I'll be honest and admit, something was right. It showed 0 entries. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, actually, you know what? Good call. Because something's been up on StreamYard tonight.
Yeah.
We both were in the show and couldn't even see each other. So I don't know what's going on with StreamYard tonight. Everyone get your hashtags back in here. We'll give yourselves a few more seconds here. Yeah, something's messed up. StreamYard is on one tonight. Get those hashtags back in. We apologize. Jesus.
Well, while you guys all drop these raisins here in the comments, again, hopefully you've stuck around the whole show. The DiNardo curse is all the way back. Tomorrow, though, DiNardo, while they're all dropping these, FanDuel, and I think I have found the line of the century. Pirates total runs tomorrow over 4.5 plus 114.
Yeah, they're getting shut out.
Yeah, they might. But over under 4.5 plus 114 for our Buccos, who just lit up your Atlanta Braves. Not your Atlanta Braves, those turds down there in the South. I like that line a lot.
I like this lineup a lot.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they're not facing Chris Sale. I mean, you know, the Braves pitching wildly like they've been good this year. And I think myself included, a lot of people aren't really sure or understand how they're this good because that's all you heard about in this offseason was who the hell's going to pitch for them? It's Chris Sale and who? So with that being said, the pitchers this lineup is facing isn't godly by any means, so 4.5. I mean, they could put a 4.5 against the Braves, every game of the series.
No,
so I do like that.
Like Grant Holmes, he's not a scrub, but he's not particularly good.
Right. That's how they all are. And this offense is particularly good. So this offense really shouldn't fear too many people unless you're a lefty. Then of course you're laying down.
Right.
But against any righty in the league, they've shown that they can certainly hold their own or do some real damage.
Yeah. You know, we might not give away or have as many sandwich entries tonight, but I just gave away free money. You're welcome, folks.
Well, let's go ahead and give away our very first sandwich of the night. Again, apologize for everyone here. So get those hashtags still in if you haven't yet. But our very first, wait a minute. And they just won like not too long ago. Pit for Life 21. They just won this weekend when Doug and I were on a post game. Pit for Life 21. You just won free sandwiches, I guess, again. Go ahead and just send us your email again to our northshore9@gmail.com to make sure we get that in for you. But congrats, Pit for Life 21.
They're going to have a great trip. Who's
all right,
number 2?
Here comes our second winner now. Brett Gray. Brett, you're a winner also. So congrats to Brett. Go ahead and I know we have it, but do the same thing. Email us your email address. We'll get those sandwiches out to you. Congrats, Brett Gray. Also, Brett was a winner of one of the t-shirts for being the top 3 points getter on the app last month. So
he loves his app points.
Man, does he ever. You want to talk about someone who's annoying in the Discord about his points.
He loves them.
Love you though, Brett. But yeah, also again, like go on the website, go on the app. It's also ever evolving. We have a whole new update today of the draft hub. So check it out on the website. That'll be coming to the app here shortly, which of course to put out there, like we're going to have a live draft show. It's the draft's this Saturday.
Yep.
If you haven't checked out Jim Callis' show last night, do that.
Yeah. Watch the Jim Callis show. Get our comfy clothes on because we'll be sitting still for a good 3.5 hours.
At least it looks like.
Yeah.
So there's that. So congrats, Ryan O'Hearn. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to the Pittsburgh Pirates today. They're 2 games over 500. And they have a real shot of taking the series tomorrow. So
go on a run here. Go on a run.
Going on a run against the Braves and Brewers would be elite.
It would be.
That would feed families, literally.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's make Primanti's go broke.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for another post-game show. As always, we love you all. And we'll see you later. So, bye-bye.
Cyber Scouts.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube, if you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucks.